Hello, before you start listening, I just need to interrupt really quickly to say you may be wondering why this is labeled as a mini episode, and that is because for several different reasons, this episode just didn't end up, it wasn't able to be completed. So it's basically part of what would have been a full episode. Um, so it's not full, it's cut off at the end. Well, not in a terrible way, but it's cut off. Like there's more that I wanted to get to, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. And so I just wanted to still share this because I think it's a really great part of an episode. So I hope nonetheless you enjoyed this little mini episode. And yeah, let's get into it. Hello and welcome to the Kinda Queer podcast, hosted by a couple of kinda queer folks. My name is Ryan, and I am a cis pansexual man.
Hi, my name is Elena, and I am a cis bisexual woman.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, because this is the first time we are talking, and thank you for joining me, Elena.
Thanks you.
So, the first question I have for you is, you said that you were bisexual, and how did you know that you were bisexual?
Well, okay, first, Lady Gaga.
Oh, yes, of course. Lady Gaga, 100%.
Yeah, when I was like 4, I started listening to her all day long. And I thought that was normal. But I didn't know there was more than straight and gay. I didn't, because I like boys. But then I also liked girls, but I think that was totally platonic because, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then, like 1 year ago, a friend of mine, a classmate, told me she was bi, and I was like, what is that? And she explained that to me, and I was like, oh. And I started overthinking about that. And then suddenly, I thought maybe I'm bi.
Yeah, it's great. Welcome to the club of enjoying or liking more than one gender.
Yeah, thank you.
I also, for a long time, or at least a decent amount of time, I didn't really know that I could like both genders. I was very confused. Like, I kept swapping back and forth between just being like gay and denying that I'm gay and saying that I'm straight. And then eventually I realized that bisexuality was a thing. And I was like, oh, so I can like more than one person or more than one gender. That's great.
Yeah, I was like that too. And I was questioning if I was bi or pan because I kind of like non-binary people, anything in between. But I'm not so attracted to men. Like, I hate cis straight white men. I hate them.
Very fair.
And I love women. And I think that's horrible that I don't like men. I'm attracted to them. That's not a choice.
You know, you make a very good point. Just because you're attracted to certain people doesn't mean you have to like them.
Yeah.
So, you said that you grew up like listening to Lady Gaga, and was there anything else from your childhood that like either was a sign or could have been a sign that you liked girls or other people?
Okay, so I thought that was normal to look at everyone's ass. I know it's weird. And also, I was obsessed with the I Kissed the Girl music video. And I used to like listen to it like all day long for almost a year.
Wow.
And then when some of my friends told me that you like girls, you're gay, I felt like no, I'm not gay, like like don't call me gay. Now you look gay, and I'm like, yes, I tried that.
It's like, yes, I'm very proud.
I tried to look the gayest possible so other gays can see me and say, that's a fellow gay.
As you should. You should always aspire to look as gay as possible. In my own opinion, anyway.
Yeah. I got 2 carabiners, like to to put my keys on.
Uh-huh.
And my mom told me, "Why do you wear that? That's weird." And I told him, and I can't tell her. I want to look gay, mom. I can't tell her.
Yeah, I've been there before.
She knows that I'm gay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be gay. I'm not totally gay. I'm bi.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. So, did you come out to your mom
yeah, last year,
last year?
like August, I think.
Mm-hmm. How did that go? Did it go well?
Okay, so I put in some pieces of paper, like rainbow colors.
Mm-hmm.
Don't assume your kids are straight, in order to tell her that I was bi.
Mm-hmm.
And she looked at me, and as I was expecting, she didn't hug me or anything. She yelled at me for 2 days straight, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And she started accepting me. I'm sorry, my English is so bad.
No, it's fine.
Last week, we were watching a movie, and she said, "Oh, that's the girl you like." And I was like, "About Sophia Lillis."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, she knows that I like girls." I've never felt more accepted by her.
Yeah, that's
More
great.
in that moment.
So, at first, it wasn't good. She did not like the idea. But slowly but surely, she came to accept you.
Yeah.
That's very good to hear.
I'm still scared to tell my dad because she's like super like she doesn't believe that gay people are going to heaven, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I imagine it's like that for a lot of people. So, is your family or you religious at all? Is that why you say that?
Yeah, my dad's side, it's like super Catholic, you know.
Mhm.
And my mom's side just doesn't want gays in their life.
Well, too bad cuz now they have you in their life.
Yeah.
So how has growing up like with religion part of your family like influenced you? How has that been?
Well, I at first it was good. Like they told me about God, about Jesus,
Mhm.
and I like that until I, like 2 months ago, watched this TikTok about how God isn't real because he
Mhm.
never answers, and
Mhm.
that made totally sense. And then I went to the church like after I saw that video, and I didn't feel like that much connected to what the priest was saying.
Mhm.
And I was like making faces under my mask.
As you do.
And the weird things are that here there are not much gay people,
Mhm.
and if they are, they live like far far away from me.
Yeah.
So I have like one queer friend from here, and then online friends I met in TikTok lives and things.
That's good. So I can relate to you on like the religion thing in some aspects. I didn't grow up like super religious or anything, but my mom was definitely religious, but she didn't really want to like force or impose anything on me. So like basically I didn't go to church or anything like that. But like
Mhm.
after certain things happened, um, I just kind of started to lose like faith in God or a God, and so I definitely can agree with you on that aspect of things. Also, I want to ask, so you said that you have one queer friend, which is very good, like in
Uh-huh.
person. When did you come out to them?
Okay, so I started thinking that I was queer when she told me that she was queer.
Mm-hmm.
She told me she was bisexual and bigender. And I told her maybe I am.
Mm-hmm.
I told her like in March last year, I think.
That's good. So you have a friend that you can talk to and that you can relate to with everything.
Yeah, I have.
That's good to hear. I know some people struggle finding people like that, and it's always helpful to have at least one person that you can talk to, and it definitely helps you get through some things and understand things even. especially when you're first kind of realizing these things and coming out.
Yeah, so you can talk to them about queer stuff and how being queer is so hard right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It certainly is difficult being queer, and I think slowly but surely it's getting better, but it's definitely not great still.
Yeah, and I live in Latin America, so it's way more harder here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that is where this episode ends. Again, I'm so sorry that I couldn't make this a full episode. It just didn't work out. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast, or mini episode, I guess. This has been the Kinda Queer Podcast, hosted by a couple of kinda queer folks. See you next time. All right. Well, I think if you need to leave, then we can end it there.